Once upon a time, in a magical realm nestled within the heart of an ancient forest, lived a mischievous little squirrel named Benny and his circle of loyal friends. Benny and his companions would often embark on exciting adventures, exploring the enchanted woods and sharing tales of wonder. However, Benny's adventurous spirit sometimes led him beyond the boundaries of the forest into a nearby village, where he couldn't resist the allure of new escapades. Venturing into the village, Benny would use his keen skills for finding lost items and would attempt to return them to the unsuspecting humans. His tiny heart thrived on the thrill of each new quest, and he would rejoice in the joy of helping others retrieve their misplaced belongings. But on this particular day, as he wandered through the bustling village, a mesmerizing aroma filled the air, capturing Benny's attention and distracting him from his noble mission. Intrigued by the captivating aroma of freshly brewed coffee that wafted through the village streets, Benny's adventurous spirit could not resist the temptation. With a mix of excitement and apprehension, he decided to embark on a daring mission to sneak a thimbleful of coffee from some unsuspecting humans. His heart pounding with anticipation, Benny sniffed around the village until he found the house that smelled like the sweet elixir of coffee. Taking a deep breath, Benny squeezed himself through a small crack in a window, slipping into the house with the utmost stealth. Inside, he moved with the grace of a seasoned thief, tiptoeing to avoid attracting any attention. As Benny searched the house, he couldn't help but admire the quaint human abode, observing a family going about their daily activities, carefully evading a dad who was engrossed in his work, and a child who was playing with toys. Benny's eyes sparkled with delight when he discovered the source of the enticing aroma, a half-full cup of coffee resting on the kitchen counter. Unable to resist the allure, Benny couldn't control his excitement any longer and dipped his head into the cup, gulping down as much coffee as he could. For a brief moment, time stood still as Benny savored the divine taste of the forbidden brew. But his moment of bliss was abruptly interrupted by a startled scream that pierced the air. The mom had spotted Benny, and chaos ensued as the family tried to shoo him away. Benny's tiny heart pounded with fright as he scurried back through the crack in the window, escaping the human commotion. Startled by the encounter, Benny knew that venturing into the village was fraught with dangers, but the thrill of sneaking coffee had awakened something within him, leaving him with a mix of fright and excitement. As he journeyed back into the heart of the enchanted forest, he encountered Lily, the kind-hearted and gentle fairy, in the middle of a sun-kissed meadow of vibrant flowers. With a tender smile, Lily explained that she was on a special mission to find wilted flowers and use her fairy magic to restore them back to their former glory. Benny, captivated by the idea, asked if he could join her on her noble quest. Lily's heart warmed at Benny's eagerness, and she gladly welcomed him as her companion. The two friends wandered all around the forest, embarking on a magical journey that transformed wilted flowers into a magnificent display of colors and scents. As Lily's fairy magic caressed each flower, Benny marveled at the wondrous sight before him, feeling a deep sense of joy in contributing to the renewal of the forest's beauty. However, as the day unfolded, Lily's delicate wings grew weary, and she felt the need to rest. Benny, on the other hand, still buzzed with energy from the coffee, was unsure of what to do next. With a sparkle in her eyes, Lily suggested that Benny find another friend to share in an adventure with while she took a much-needed nap. Benny, overwhelmed with energy and excitement, immediately thought of Oliver, the wise and knowledgeable owl who resided in a massive forest tree. Forgetting that Oliver was an owl who slept during the day, Benny went to his tree and called out with great enthusiasm for his dear friend to join him on a new escapade. In an instant, Oliver emerged from his slumber, his feathers ruffled and his eyes blinking in surprise and irritation. Gently but firmly, Oliver explained to Benny that once awakened, he couldn't go back to sleep, leaving him feeling cranky and restless all day and night. Apologizing profusely for his oversight, Benny felt a feeling of guilt for disturbing his friend's much-needed rest, and with a heavy heart he left Oliver to rest once more. As he roamed through the forest, Benny's thoughts raced, his hyperactive state a result of the coffee coursing through his tiny veins. The need to find another friend to share in his adventures consumed him, and soon he stumbled upon Gilbert, the gifted bunny with the rare ability to communicate with all the creatures of the forest, no matter their language. Eagerly seeking Gilbert's company, Benny relayed his desire for a new quest, a special task to fulfill. In his excitement, Benny asked Gilbert to use his unique gift to help him find the elusive moon dancers, the ethereal butterflies renowned for helping people dream, as the legends and tales of the forest spoke. Intrigued by the request, Gilbert hopped alongside Benny, and together they ventured deeper into the heart of the magical forest. Along their journey, they encountered a myriad of enchanting creatures, chatty chipmunks who shared stories of nut-gathering escapades, wise old turtles with ancient tales of patience and wisdom, and playful raccoons who told them amusing tales of their nightly mayhem. While Gilbert and Benny enjoyed these delightful encounters, their quest to find the moon dancers remained unfulfilled. The forest whispered with secrets, and yet the elusive butterflies remained hidden from sight. Just when their spirits seemed to falter, they encountered a majestic bear who resided in a secluded cave, known for its wisdom and deep connection to the natural world. The bear was an advisor whose counsel was sought by many creatures in the forest. Curious about their quest, the bear listened intently as Benny shared the purpose of their journey, to find the moon dancers and seek their aid in helping Oliver find rest once more. The bear acknowledged the butterflies' nighttime's habits, but shared a tale of rare sightings during the day when they sought refuge in the shadows of hidden caves. Emboldened by the bear's guidance, Gilbert and Benny began exploring the caves close to where the bear lived. The darkness concealed the moon dancers' ethereal presence. With each step, their hope was renewed, and they ventured further into the caves, their hearts beating with anticipation. After what seemed like an eternity of searching, they finally beheld the breathtaking sight of the moon dancers, their wings shimmering like moonbeams and their essence radiating a sense of magic and wonder. Benny stood awestruck, feeling a profound connection with the very essence of nature's enchantment. With Gilbert as the intermediary, Benny communicated his heartfelt request to the moon dancers to ask for their assistance in putting Oliver back to sleep, hoping to ease his own burden of guilt and to bring tranquility to his dear friend. The butterflies, with their ethereal beauty, gazed at Benny with understanding, their wisdom transcending the boundaries of speech. In a tender exchange, they conveyed that they usually refrained from venturing out during the day, as it was the night that held the dreams of the world. However, they sensed something special in Benny's sincerity and the bond he shared with Oliver. The moon dancers agreed to make an exception for Benny, but they made it clear that Benny must learn from his coffee-stealing mishap and embrace the lessons of the enchanted forest. With a humble nod, Benny vowed to heed their wise counsel and embrace a newfound sense of responsibility. Gratitude filled Benny's heart as he thanked the moon dancers for their compassion and understanding. With a flicker of their wings, the butterflies quickly followed Benny and Gilbert back to Oliver's treehouse. Once at Oliver's house, the butterflies surrounded Oliver before he had a chance to ask where they came from. The butterflies' ethereal glow casted a serene aura upon Oliver. The calming essence of their magic enveloped the wise owl, lulling him into a peaceful slumber. As Oliver's eyes closed, the forest grew hushed, the rustling leaves and chirping birds echoing the tranquility of the moment. Benny felt a sense of relief wash over him, knowing that his friend would now find the rest he needed. In the embrace of the magical forest, time seemed to slow, and Benny marveled at the extraordinary bond that had grown among him, Gilbert, Lily, and Oliver. Their individual strengths and unique gifts intertwined like the roots of the ancient trees, forming an unbreakable connection that transcended time and space. Once Oliver was peacefully asleep and undoubtedly having the most magical dreams he's ever had, Benny and Gilbert bid the moon dancers farewell. With their mission fulfilled and hearts light with newfound wisdom, the two friends returned to the heart of the enchanted forest. Lily, now well rested from her nap, emerged from her slumber spot with a gentle smile, her fairy wings shimmering with iridescence. She was delighted to hear of Benny's and Gilbert's adventure, and as the friends reunited, their bond grew even stronger. Under the silver glow of the moon, the three companions gathered together, cherishing the magic of their friendship and the enchanting stories they had shared. They marveled at the wonders of the forest, the vibrant flowers, the wise creatures, and the ethereal butterflies. With each magical adventure, the bond among Benny, Gilbert, Lily, and Oliver deepened. As they exchanged tales of their individual journeys and experiences, laughter filled the air, mingling with the nocturnal chorus of crickets and chirping bids. The forest seemed to come alive, its heartbeat in harmony with the laughter and joy of the friends. The three friends talked until night came, and then they parted ways, eager to get some rest so they could face whatever adventures awaited them in the morning. Whatever adventures awaited, Benny, having learned from his coffee-stealing escapades, found new ways to embrace the thrill of adventure without causing harm. The end.